Makakatulong ang junior MPBL sa future career ko para gumaling palalo at ma-discover ng ibang schools.
Paano makakatulong ang junior MPBL sa future career ko? Junior MPBL can help me by giving me the exposure that I need.
Makakatulong po sa akin junior MPBL para mas tumaas yung basketball level ko at yung experience din po para madala ko po sa NCAA game namin.
Makakatulong po to sa mga aspiring players and unang-una sa lahat po yung exposure ko dito sa liga na to. And sa future ko rin po, pag nakuha po ako ng mga schools.
Nagkaiba po ng junior MPBL sa mga liga nilalaroan ko is yung dito po yung sa ligang po to talaga pong marami pong malalakas na kasali at talaga pong may sistema and dito po dito ko po may papakita yung talent ko para po may scout po ako ng mga ibang school na malalaki, ng mga university.
Siyempre yung junior MPBL, mas mataas yung mga funds and may mga mas magagandang venue and yung mga live stream mas magaganda siya.
Junior MPBL is different because it can lend me a lot of opportunities.
Pinagkaiba ng junior MPBL sa mga nilalaro kong liga, ang junior MPBL naka-televise at maganda yung coverage.
Tulong po tong MPBL junior na to sa journey ko. Unang-una last sa lahat is pag nakapasok po ako sa NCAA or UAP is hindi na po ako maninibago. Parang ma-adapt ko na po yung mga natutunan ko sa galing sa coaches ko po ngayon.
Makakatulong yung junior MPBL sa journey ko para ma-discover lalo sa ang ibang schools and coaches.
Tulong ang junior MPBL sa basketball career ko dahil mas mahirap ang training tsaka mas magagaling kalaban kaya mas kailangan kong gumaling.
Tulong ito na mapunta ako sa ibang school na mabigyan ako ng opportunity ng mga coaches. And ngayon nasa San Sebastian, Recoletos, Manila na ako. Thank you kay Coach John Calios and Coach Martin.
Growing up, yung basketball ko is already runs in the blood. So, yung league helped for me to have exposure kasi grabe yung hype niya, yung attraction niya sa media, and so yung MPBL makakatulong sa exposure.
Sa akin, nakakatulong ito dahil binibigyan niya ako ng mataas na exposure para mapakita ko ang laro ko sa iba.
Makakatulong ang junior MPBL para ma-develop ang aking skill.
Pagtulong po ng junior MPBL po sa career ko ay more experience mo, marami po matututunan and marami po makikilala na mas better na player po. Pinagkaiba po nito sa iba ko nilalaroan na liga ay yung mas systematic po dito sa junior MPBL. Mas marurunong yung players, more physical po.
Meron junior MPBL sa iba kong nilaruan. Mas maganda yung competition dito and mas malaki yung community dito, lalo na iba't iba pong mga lugar na nakakalaban po namin.
Siyempre, iba yung ligang labas sa junior MPBL kasi dito talaga kinukuha na yung mga talaga magagaling na mga bata. Tsaka may live to eh. Yung mga sasalihan kasi wala.
Magandang court and maayos na mga paglaruan.
Makakatulong ang junior MPBL para makapaglaro ako sa collegiate teams.
So many talented players are playing here, so it will help me become a greater player and di lang in terms of skills in basketball, also maka-develop ako ng attitude and maka-adapt ako ng many learnings sa mga coaches, sa mga veterans here in MPBL.
Matutulungan ako nito para sa skills ko, para exposure na rin.
Paano nakakatulong? Siguro nakakatulong ang junior MPBL sa akin dahil dito mas na-experience ko yung laro ko, mas gumagaling ako at mas dito ko na nabibuild yung kumpiyansa ko.
Nakakatulong yung MPBL sa future career ko dahil
maraming school na nakakita ng laro ko and maraming school na pwedeng mag-scout sa akin.
Sa akin po is malaki pong may tutulong na junior MPBL na to kasi sa ngayon po ay marami pong coaches po na naghahanap ng mga mababatang mga players na may mga future. Sa ngayon po is malaking karangalan to sa larong to kasi dito mo maipapakita lahat ng mga na-experience mo sa dati nung bata ka pa, tapos marami mo kang makukuhang memories dito kahit sa basket.
Malaking opportunity para sa akin na makapasok dito sa malaking liga na to at malaking biyaya din to na makilala ako lalo at na bigyan ng mga opportunities katulad ng mga scholars na makakita sa akin ng mga coaches dito.
Makakatulong po yung Junior MPBL sa future career ko po. Siyempre po, this past few games po namin, sobrang dami pong nangyari. Sobrang dami po namin kailangan i-adjust sa team, lalo na po sa sistema namin. And siyempre po, di lang po yung mga traits on the court, pero siyempre po, pati yung discipline off the court. Kaya yung mga lessons po, babawin ko po sa mga future mga games ko po.
Sobrang iba ng Junior MPBL sa ibang mga liga kasi sobrang competitive ng laro dito at sobrang physical. So, sobrang dali na lang makaangat sa ibang mga liga dahil sobrang similar ng plays dito kaysa sa mga ibang liga.
Siyempre, yung MPBL po, ito po yung pinakamalaking liga ngayon kaysa sa mga sinasalihan ko dati.
Pinagkaiba po ng MPBL sa ibang leagues po is, siyempre po, MPBL po ito, isang napakalaging liga po and siyempre po halos lahat po ng mga kabataan sa Pilipinas hinahangad din na makalaro dito and sa akin, para sa akin po, isang karangalan po na ako yan dito po ngayon naglalaro sa Junior MPBL.
Pinagkaiba ng Junior MPBL sa mga nilaro kong liga sa labas is yung physicality talaga. Kasi bawat teams gusto manalo, binibigay lang talaga yung best effort nila.
Ito po yung pagkakaiba nila kasi po yung dati po is nakapaglaro lang po ako sa liga sa amin, sa barangay namin. Tsaka buti lang po yung sa tsaka ngayon yung Junior MPBL boys, napakalaking liga po ito na nasalihan ko kasi first time ko po makapasok nito liga na ito. At napakasaya po kasi marami pong nanonood tsaka maraming mga taong sumusuporta sa amin.
Nakatulong po ito para makapag-build din po ng confidence ko since lagi po nakabahan din bago maglaro. Pero alam ko po na stepping stone din po ito para sa akin.
Yung sa journey ko itong Junior MPBL dahil magiging isa to sa mga credentials ko pag pumunta ako sa mga big schools, malaking exposure talaga to para sa akin.
Isa tong stepping stone para maabot yung mga pangarap ng isang mga batang nangangarap katulad namin at sobrang pasasalamat namin sa gumawa ng Junior MPBL dahil nagkaroon ng ganitong sobrang laking liga para sa akin.
Nakakatulong sa akin kasi nai-scout ako ng mga school at umi-improve pa yung laro ko.
Makakatulong ang Junior MPBL sa future career ko para gumaling palalo at ma-discover ng ibang schools.
Paano makakatulong ang Junior MPBL sa future career ko? Junior MPBL can help me by giving me the exposure that I need.
Makakatulong po sa akin Junior MPBL para mas tumaas yung basketball level ko at yung experience din po para madala ko po sa NCAA game namin.
Makakatulong po to sa mga aspiring players and una-una sa lahat po yung exposure po dito sa liga na to. And sa future ko rin po, pag nakuha po ako ng mga schools.
Pinagkaiba po ng Junior MPBL sa mga liga nilalaroan ko is yung dito po yung sa ligang po to, talaga pong marami pong malalakas na kasali at talaga pong may sistema and dito po dito ko po may papakita yung talent ko para po may scout po ako ng mga ibang school na malalaki, ng mga university.
Siyempre yung Junior MPBL, mas mataas yung mga funds and may mga mas magagandang venue and yung mga live stream, mas magaganda siya.
Junior MPBL is different because it can lend me a lot of opportunities.
Pinagkaiba ng Junior MPBL sa mga nilalaro kong liga, ang Junior MPBL naka-televise at maganda yung coverage.
Tulong po itong MPBL junior na to sa journey ko, unang-una last sa lahat is pag nakapasok po ako sa NCAA or UAP is hindi na po ako maninibago. Parang ma-adapt ko na po yung mga natutunan ko sa galing sa coaches ko po ngayon.
Makakatulong yung junior MPBL sa journey ko para ma-discover lalo sa ang ibang schools and coaches.
Tulong ang junior MPBL sa basketball career ko dahil mas mahirap ang training tsaka mas magagaling kalaban kaya mas kailangan kong gumaling.
Tulong ito na mapunta ako sa ibang school na mabigyan ako ng opportunity ng mga coaches. And ngayon nasa San Sebastian, Recoletos, Manila na ako. Thank you kay Coach John Calios and Coach Martin.
Growing up, yung basketball ko is already runs in the blood. So, yung league helped for me to have exposure kasi grabe yung hype niya, yung attraction niya sa media, and so yung MPBL makakatulong sa exposure.
Sa akin, nakakatulong ito dahil binibigyan niya ako ng mataas na exposure para mapakita ko ang laro ko sa iba.
Makakatulong ang junior MPBL para ma-develop ang aking skill.
Pagtulong po ng junior MPBL po sa career ko ay more experience mo, marami po matututunan and marami po makikilala na mas better na player po.
Pinagkaiba po nito sa iba ko nilalaroan na liga ay yung mas systematic po dito sa junior MPBL. Mas marurunong yung players, more physical po.
Ng junior MPBL sa iba ko nilaruan, mas maganda yung competition dito and mas malaki yung community dito, lalo na iba't iba pong mga lugar na nakakalaban po namin.
Siyempre, iba yung ligang labas sa junior MPBL kasi dito talaga kinukuha na yung mga talaga magagaling na mga bata. Tsaka may live to eh. Yung mga sasalihan kasi wala.
Magandang court and maayos na mga paglaruan.
Makakatulong ang junior MPBL para makapaglaro ako sa collegiate teams.
So many talented players are playing here, so it will help me become a greater player and di lang in terms of skills in basketball, also maka-develop ako ng attitude and maka-adapt ako ng many learnings sa mga coaches, sa mga veterans here in MPBL.
Matutulungan ako nito para sa skills ko, para exposure na rin.
Paano nakakatulong? Siguro nakakatulong ang junior MPBL sa akin dahil dito mas na-experience ko yung laro ko, mas gumagaling ako at mas dito ko na nabibuild yung kumpiyansa ko.
Nakakatulong yung MPBL sa future career ko dahil maraming school na nakakita ng laro ko and maraming school na pwedeng mag-scout sa akin.
Sa akin po is malaki pong may tutulong na junior MPBL na to kasi sa ngayon po marami pong coaches po na naghahanap ng mga mababatang mga players na may mga future. Sa ngayon po is malaking karangalan ito sa larong to kasi dito mo maipapakita lahat ng mga na-experience mo sa dati nung bata ka pa, tapos marami mo kang makukuhang memories dito kahit sa basket.
Malaking opportunity para sa akin na makapasok dito sa malaking liga na to at malaking biyaya din to na makilala ako lalo at na bigyan ng mga opportunities katulad ng mga scholars na makakita sa akin ng mga coaches dito.
Makakatulong po yung junior MPBL sa future career ko po. Siyempre po, this past few games po namin, sobrang dami pong nangyari. Sobrang dami po namin kailangan i-adjust sa team, lalo na po sa sistema namin. And siyempre po, di lang po yung mga traits on the court, pero siyempre po, pati yung discipline off the court. Kaya yung mga lessons po, babawin ko po sa mga future mga games ko po.
Sobrang iba ng junior MPBL sa ibang mga liga kasi sobrang competitive ng laro dito at sobrang physical. So, sobrang dali na lang makaangat sa ibang mga liga dahil sobrang similar ng plays dito kaysa sa mga ibang liga.
Siyempre, yung MPBL po, ito po yung pinakamalaking liga ngayon kaysa sa mga sinasalihan ko dati.
Pinagkaiba po ng MPBL sa ibang leagues po is, siyempre po, MPBL po ito, isang napakalaging liga po, and siyempre po, halos lahat po ng mga kabataan sa Pilipinas, hinahangad din na makalaro dito, and sa akin, para sa akin po, isang karangalan po na ako yan dito po ngayon, naglalaro sa Junior MPBL.
Pinagkaiba ng Junior MPBL sa mga nilaro kong liga sa labas is yung physicality talaga. Kasi bawat teams gusto manalo, binibigay lang talaga yung best effort nila.
Po yung pagkakaiba nila kasi po yung dati po is nakapaglaro lang po ako sa liga sa amin, sa barangay namin, tsaka buti lang po yung sa tsaka ngayon yung Junior MPBL boys, napakalaking liga po ito na nasalihan ko kasi first time ko po makapasok nito liga na ito. At napakasaya po kasi marami pong nanonood tsaka maraming mga taong sumusuporta sa amin.
Nakatulong po ito para makapag-build din po ng confidence ko since lagi pong nakabahan din bago maglaro. Pero alam ko po na stepping stone din po ito para sa akin.
Yung sa journey ko itong Junior MPBL dahil magiging isa to sa mga credentials ko pag pumunta ako sa mga big schools, malaking exposure talaga to para sa akin.
Isa tong stepping stone para maabot yung mga pangarap ng isang mga batang nangangarap katulad namin at sobrang pasasalamat namin sa gumawa ng Junior MPBL dahil nagkaroon ng ganitong sobrang laking liga para sa akin.
Nakakatulong sa akin kasi nai-scout ako ng mga school at umi-improve pa yung laro ko.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo, bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Makakatulong ang Junior MPBL sa future career ko para gumaling palalo at ma-discover ng ibang schools.
Paano makakatulong ang Junior MPBL sa future career ko? Junior MPBL can help me by giving me the exposure that I need.
Makakatulong po sa akin Junior MPBL para mas tumaas yung basketball level ko at yung experience din po para madala ko po sa NCAA game namin.
Makakatulong po to sa mga aspiring players and una-una sa lahat po yung exposure po dito sa liga na to. And sa future ko rin po, pag nakuha po ako ng mga schools.
Pinagkaiba po ng Junior MPBL sa mga liga nilalaroan ko is yung dito po yung sa ligang po to, talaga pong marami pong malalakas na kasali at talaga pong may sistema, and dito ko po may papakita yung talent ko para po may scout po ako ng mga ibang school na malalaki, ng mga university.
Siyempre yung Junior MPBL, mas mataas yung mga funds and may mga mas magagandang venue, and yung mga live stream mas magaganda siya.
Junior MPBL is different because it can lend me a lot of opportunities.
Pinagkaiba ng Junior MPBL sa mga nilalaro kong liga, ang Junior MPBL naka-televise at maganda yung coverage.
Tulong po tong MPBL junior na to sa journey ko. Unang-una last sa lahat is pag nakapasok po ako sa NCAA or UAP is hindi na po ako maninibago. Parang ma-adapt ko na po yung mga natutunan ko sa galing sa coaches ko po ngayon.
Makakatulong yung Junior MPBL sa journey ko para ma-discover lalo sa ang ibang schools and coaches.
Tulong ang Junior MPBL sa basketball career ko dahil mas mahirap ang training tsaka mas magagaling kalaban kaya mas kailangan kong gumaling.
Tulong ito na mapunta ako sa ibang school na mabigyan ako ng opportunity ng mga coaches. And ngayon nasa San Sebastian, Recoletos, Manila na ako. Thank you kay Coach John Calios and Coach Martin.
Growing up, yung basketball ko is already runs in the blood. So, yung league helped for me to have exposure kasi grabe yung hype niya, yung attraction niya sa media, and so yung MPBL makakatulong sa exposure.
Sa akin, nakakatulong ito dahil binibigyan niya ako ng mataas na exposure para mapakita ko ang laro ko sa iba.
Makakatulong ang Junior MPBL para ma-develop ang aking skill.
Pagtulong po ng Junior MPBL po sa career ko ay more experience mo, marami po matututunan and marami po makikilala na mas better na player.
Pinagkaiba po nito sa iba ko nilalaroan na liga ay yung mas systematic po dito sa Junior MPBL. Mas marurunong yung players, more physical po.
Ng Junior MPBL sa iba kong nilaruan. Mas maganda yung competition dito and mas malaki yung community dito, lalo na iba't iba pong mga lugar na nakakalaban po namin.
Siyempre, iba yung ligang labas sa Junior MPBL kasi dito talaga kinukuha na yung mga talaga magaling na mga bata. Tsaka may live to eh. Yung mga sasalihan kasi wala.
Magandang court and maayos na mga paglaruan.
Makakatulong ang Junior MPBL para makapaglaro ako sa collegiate teams.
So many talented players are playing here, so it will help me become a greater player, and di lang in terms of skills in basketball, also maka-develop ako ng attitude and maka-adapt ako ng many learnings sa mga coaches, sa mga veterans here in MPBL.
Matutulungan ako nito para sa skills ko, para exposure na rin.
Paano nakakatulong? Siguro nakakatulong ang Junior MPBL sa akin dahil dito mas na-experience ko yung laro ko, mas gumagaling ako at mas dito ko na bibuild yung kumpiyansa ko.
May we always remember that we are in the presence of God. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord God, we praise you, we glorify you, and we worship you. We thank you for blessing us with this wonderful day that you have created for us. Almighty Father, we ask that you guide all players so they may practice camaraderie, sportsmanship, and kindness. May they have humble hearts even through defeat or victory. May they use their gifts and skills for good and to inspire others. May they glorify your name in everything they do. Protect them from injury, from harm, and from disagreements. Lord Jesus, we also ask that you protect and guide all coaches, staff, family members, and supporters of Junior MPBL. May they be reminded that they are role models and inspirations of these kids so they may practice modesty and compassion. May you also protect this venue, the sound system, all technical equipment, and all materials that we will use today. We ask that you remove anything that is not from you and replace it with your kindness, love, and compassion. We also offer a prayer to Rain Reños and his dad, shooting guard of Marikina 16 under, who is currently on a comatose due to a motorcycle accident. We ask that may your healing power be upon him and his dad. May you provide for their needs, Lord. We lift him and his family up in prayer. This we ask in your mighty and powerful name. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Makakatulong ang Junior MPBL sa future career ko para gumaling palalo at ma-discover ng ibang schools.
Paano makakatulong ang Junior MPBL sa future career ko? Junior MPBL can help me by giving me the exposure that I need.
Makakatulong po sa akin Junior MPBL para mas tumaas yung basketball level ko at yung experience din po para madala ko po sa NCAA game namin.
Makakatulong po to sa mga aspiring players and unang-una sa lahat po yung exposure po dito sa liga na to. And sa future ko rin po, pag nakuha po ako ng mga schools.
Nagkaiba po ng Junior MPBL sa mga liga nilalaroan ko is yung dito po yung sa ligang po to, talaga pong marami pong malalakas na kasali at talaga pong may sistema and dito po dito ko po may papakita yung talent ko para po may scout po ako ng mga ibang school na malalaki, ng mga university.
Siyempre yung Junior MPBL, mas mataas yung mga funds and may mga mas magagandang venue and yung mga live stream mas magaganda siya.
Junior MPBL is different because it can lend me a lot of opportunities.
Pinagkaiba ng Junior MPBL sa mga nilalaro kong liga, ang Junior MPBL naka-televise at maganda yung coverage.
Tulong po tong MPBL junior na to sa journey ko. Unang-una last sa lahat is pag nakapasok po ako sa NCAA or UAP is hindi na po ako maninibago. Parang ma-adapt ko na po yung mga natutunan ko sa galing sa coaches ko po ngayon.
Makakatulong yung Junior MPBL sa journey ko para ma-discover lalo sa ang ibang schools and coaches.
Tulong ang Junior MPBL sa basketball career ko dahil mas mahirap ang training tsaka mas magagaling kalaban kaya mas kailangan kong gumaling.
Tulong ito na mapunta ako sa ibang school na mabigyan ako ng opportunity ng mga coaches. And ngayon nasa San Sebastian, Recoletos, Manila na ako. Thank you kay Coach John Callos and Coach Martin.
We are back from the food capital of the Philippines for our Super Sunday, where we headline 9 action-packed games. As we near the playoffs, each game will could definitely count. And for our initial offering for today, we bring you action from the 14 and under tournament. Magsisimula tayo with Mindoro up against Mandaluyong. Tuloy-tuloy yan hanggang 10:20 a.m. up to 12. And then later this afternoon, we will have Malabon and Bulacan. And later this evening will be between Pampanga and Marikina. But first, we're going to focus on the 14 under matchup between Mindoro and Mandaluyong. So we'll be able to see here once again. Well, first off, good morning. I am Nico Rocha along with my partner, Coach Melo Navarro. And Coach Melo, here we go again. We love Junior MPBL action. Would you agree?
Definitely, no. And good morning to all the fans of Junior MPBL.
Yes, and before we start off our game, everybody, let's first take a look at our team standings. We will have so that you guys would see what is the current situation of our North Division right now.
Well, Mindoro right now is at 7-2 and they are tied with Mandaluyong. So magandang laban itong matutunghayan natin. A win here will separate them from the rest of the pack. At ang maganda dito kasi, no, coming into the play-in, magkakaroon ng mga advantages kapag nandun ka sa top of our team standings.
Yeah, definitely. Now that we see the standings here, we are seeing team number 2 and team number 3 vying for the top spot. And kitang-kita na halos dikit-dikit din, no? You really can't say who's gonna be the favorite for the North Division standings. So now, we are going to see our marquee matchup first for this game. But before that, a previous game, give us a quick summary, Coach Melo, between Mindoro and Malabon.
Well, Mindoro had a convincing win against Malabon, 105-64. And in that game, they lorded over the paint, scoring 82 points. And look at that rebound, 65-41. At ang pinakamaganda dito, no, they created a lot of turnovers and scored 48 points off of those.
On the other hand, on the other side, was the last game of Mandaluyong, wherein they won 71-62 against the Pampanga Giant Lanterns in the 14 under division.
It wasn't an easy game para dito sa Mandaluyong, beating the Pampanga Junior Giant Lanterns. But they had to out-rebound Pampanga to get that win, 54-42. And they also had to out-hustle them in the second chance points, 21-13. And they were able to score 20 points off of turnovers as well.
Knowing the situation of both teams, let's take a look at the marquee matchup, the two players that we'll be focusing on for today. That's between John Carl Canapi and Dustin Batan.
John Carl Canapi is putting up monster numbers here. 24.5 points per game, 6.8 rebounds, 2.4 assists, and 2.8 steals. On the other side, ito namang si Dustin Batan, 17 points, 8.9 rebounds, 3.6 assists, and 5.1 steals. So we could expect both these guys to really go out today and play their hearts out dahil alam naman natin gaano ka-importante itong larong to for their chance to go to the play-in round.
Definitely. Now, before we start off this matchup, let me turn you over to the venue announcer for the starting lineups.
Good morning and happy Sunday, Junior MPBL fans, and welcome to Bren Convention Center here in the province of Pampanga. This is the Apex Gaming 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL inaugural season. It's the first game between the Mindoro Foundation Junior Disciplinados 14 under and the Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith 14 under. And now let's meet the starters from your Mindoro Foundation Junior Disciplinados. Starting at point guard, number 3, Leodil Hilot. Starting at shooting guard, number 41, Earl Wenceslao. Small forward, number 11, Arkin Dandin. Power forward, number 22, Adi Alvarez. And center, number 18, Jeremy De La Trinidad. Head coach for the Mindoro Foundation Junior Disciplinados 14 under, Mr. Eugene Ocampo. Assisted by Kim Gonzalez, Click Emperor, and team manager Jason Olivares. And now let's meet the starters from your Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith. Point guard number 22, Kyle Concepcion. Shooting guard number 10, Nico Medez Tunaco. Small forward number 18, Adrian Almonicar. Power forward number 1, Lloyd Calvin Ellie. Center number 29, Gab Castro. Head coach for the Mandaluyong Junior, Micro Smith, Mr. Kokoy Reyes, assisted by Jonel Ayuste. Referees for this ball game, Dong Ramos, John Mahinay, and your crew chief, Raymond Madera. This is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Dedication talaga yan. Hello, we are... Nakamute. Teams currently 7-2. But first, let me share the starting five for both squads. Mindoro with Hilo, Dandin, De La Trinidad, Alvarez, Wenceslao. For Mandaluyong, starting five. Eli, Chunaco, Almonicar, Concepcion, and Castro. Once again, this is Nico Rocha with my partner, Coach Melo Navarro. And Coach Melo, ito yung mga laban na parang may playoff feel na. Simula pa lang, no? I mean, regular season pa lang, pero ito yung mga... In a way, it's like a playoff preview.
Totoo yan. This is really a preview of our playoffs dahil nga itong parehong kupunan, pareho ang kartada, and both coming off a win. And we have to discuss also yung kanilang mga naging key players sa kanilang huling panalo. For Mindoro Decena Foundation, itong si Adi Alvarez scored 25 points, had 11 rebounds, and was able to get 3 steals on the other side. For Mandaluyong, itong si Lloyd Calvin Ellie, who had 22 points, 15 rebounds, and 3 assists. So, along with our marquee matchup, ito yung isa pa sa mga asahan para sa larong ito.
Actually, marami tayong pwedeng sundan dito sa ating laro. When once again, Mindoro with the first blood, that is Leo Del Hilot, number 3, one of the top players na aabangan para sa Mindoro. Itong Mindoro actually, if you check their yung mga stats nila, they're almost number 1 in almost of the statistical categories. Number 1, I want to focus on the points in the paint. They are number 1 in points in the paint. They're not a team na may pagkalakihan, pero they score 57.3 points in the paint, meaning para sa mga bago lang sa basketball, yung nakita niyo yung court, di ba? May blue. So, yan, dun sila nagsuscore. Sobrang, talaga, that's where they like to do their damage.
Well, meron kasing kumbaga ang idea ng mga viewers, no? When you say points in the paint, ang iniisip nila mga post-up plays, mga drop passes inside, but it could also be layups, mga penetration to the basket, floaters, for as long as it happened inside that shaded area. So sabi mo nga, wala naman talagang legitimate post player dito sa lineup ng Mindoro, but all of them are able to put the ball down, attack that paint, and score off layups and floaters. So doon talaga nanggagaling majority of their points. So if you're Mandaluyong right now, you have to be able to defend the perimeter very well.
Definitely. So, Coach, kapag ganyan, you're facing a team that's number 1 in points in the paint, they love to attack, they love to run the break. Ano usually yung parang defensive strategy na what you usually tell your teams when it comes to this kind of setting?
Well, normally, ginagawa dyan yung pack line defense, no? Wherein the defenders nearest to the ball, yung tawag dyan na one pass away, naka-ready sila to help out dun sa drive. So, ang nangyayari dyan, you're releasing, you're off your original man to help out on the drive. Ang nagiging setback naman yan is that you're inviting the outside shooting. So, dun nga sinasabi na in the coaching point of view, you have to pick your poison, yung trade-off na tinatawag. So, if you're playing a team against like itong Mindoro who loves to score in the paint, I would suggest the pack line defense.
Okay. And when you're seeing, since this is the battle between look at that once again, Leo Del Hilot. Actually, in the games that I have covered him, alam mong yun na talaga yung laro niya, but there are some players na kahit anong scout mo, the only thing that you can do is just contain them. You can never stop certain kind of players, and that's something that Leo Del Hilot that fits into that category.
Totoo yan, no? You can always limit and manage, pero never mo mazizero talaga eh. But the good thing about it is that kailangan lang pahirapan mo. Make it hard for him, number one, to receive that basketball. Dahil pag nakatanggap, ganung mga klaseng plays ang makikita mo mula dito kay Hilot. And right now, talagang walang challenge eh, walang denial for him.
And he's just getting to the paint whenever he wants. And it's not like Hilot is one of the bigger players here. He's actually one of the smallest. So you just gotta, just the basketball skills that he has, getting crafty, trying to find ways to attack the basket. But so far, Mandaluyong doing their best to control the paint. And I think tamaan dun sa ulo si Concepcion of Mandaluyong because of a foul by Alvarez.
And I like the sportsmanship after that foul, no? Alam ni Alvarez na natamaan niya slightly to the back of the head itong si Concepcion. And quickly he apologizes. Ito namang si Concepcion, shaking the hand of his opponent. So doon mo makikita talaga the spirit of sportsmanship dito sa mga batang to.
Definitely, Coach. And that's something that all teams follow here in the Junior MPBL.
We're always more than basketball, no? Pagdating dito sa mga youth division. Because
definitely.
Alam naman natin, lahat ng players talaga gustong makarating dun sa pro, but the reality is only selected few ang aabot dun. But you could always bring the learnings and the values that you learn in basketball to the other fields na papasukin mo eventually.
Kasi you'll never know, baka maging magkakampi kayo in your school, in a future tournament. Considering that wala namang kontrata dito, baka next thing you know, this player could play for this specific team or whatever. That's why it's I haven't seen any altercations here yet. I mean, normal naman na magkakiskisan considering it's basketball.
It's all
but
part
in
of the
end,
game,
it's all part of the game. And these kids understand that part.
Totoo yan, ano? You have to give credit to the coaches as well for inculcating those values dito sa mga batang to. To just really play hard, play within the bounds of the rules. And ang pinaka-importante, respecting authority. Nakita natin dito, bihira ka makakita ng player talaga na umaangal sa game officials.
Wala nga. Kahit 18 under, wala eh. The pass to the right side, the right wing, the shot from downtown, no good. And a strong board by Gab Castro. And Gab Castro averaging a double-double with 15.7 points, 13.7 rebounds in 32 minutes of action. So, grabe. Babad talaga to si Gab Castro. And the reason why is he's one of the tallest players, not only in this court, but in the 14 and under division.
Most definitely. That's why he's going to be the anchor of the defense. Itong Mandaluyong, especially nga, biggest challenge na right now is how to contain and how to stop the inside scoring of Mindoro.
But so far, Mandaluyong will be relying on their rebounding to give them their second chance points. They're number 2 in rebounds with 50.6 a game. While Mindoro is number 4, hindi rin nakakalayo with 44.7. Although if you're gonna look at the size, I think Mandaluyong has the advantage because of a Gab Castro being their 5-man.
Well, we all know kumbaga, meron na talaga advantage if you're taller, but no offset yan with hustle and heart. And yun naman ang pinapakita nga ng Mindoro in all their games. Kita mo dito. Alvarez not afraid of the presence of Castro, attacking him on that last sequence. At ang maganda dito, he got the first foul of the big guy of Mandaluyong.
So it's going to be Alvarez who's at the line. Si Alvarez. There are some players I really don't forget their names because of their name to PBA players.
Totoo yan.
Si Alvarez with 5.4 points, 6.4 boards in 18 minutes of action. It's one of those players na hindi mo nakita masyado yung contribution sa stats. It's the things that don't reflect on the stat sheet, as they say.
Totoo yan, the intangibles. Kaya alam mo naman ngayon, very familiar tayo with more advanced game analytics. Meron na tinatawag na heart and mind statistics.
And Mandaluyong with a fast break of their own, giving Mindoro a taste of their own medicine. which prompts the Desena Junior Foundation to call a timeout.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
You're back here in the Bren Convention Center in Pampanga. Nico Rocha here, my partner, Coach Melo Navarro. And Coach, so far, Mandaluyong up 13-9 with 2 minutes and 45 to go. Natawagan ang traveling doon. Si number 10, that is Julian Villano.
So Mandaluyong so far, no? They're controlling the pace of this ball game. And maganda dito, they're able to break that full court pressure na pinapakita ng Mindoro. Although, on that sequence, they threw that ball away. But for the most part, especially prior to that timeout, talaga nabe-break nila and easily they could score of that press break. Kaya naman itong Mindoro nag-adjust din, no? Sinikipan nila lalo yung kanilang depensa.
These are, once again, everybody, those watching, at least in the 14 under division, these are the top 3 teams right now in the standings. Number 2, Mindoro. Number 3, Mandaluyong. And we just saw there a 3-pointer for the Desena Foundation team. A pass to the paint, no good, but a putback by, once again, see their old reliable Lloyd Calvin Eli.
And yung second chance points will be very crucial for Mandaluyong. Dahil nga, they're the taller team. They need to impose their will underneath. At para naman dito sa Mindoro, on their last offensive sequence, they were able to hit a 3-pointer. Dagdag problema yan. Yung sinasabi ko na when you do that pack line defense, you're inviting them to take outside shots. And if itong Mindoro will continue to drain those threes, magiging problema yan for the defense of Mandaluyong.
And so far, nakita nga natin dun. And you can see that drive from the left. No one there to contest his shot. Mandaluyong now up by 5, 17-12.
The help side defense, itong Mindoro, is a suspect in this ball game. No? Masyado sila nakafocus on playing their man individually at nawawala yung rotation on the weak side. And another great defense naman on the part of Mandaluyong. Yun yung tinatawag na pack line. As soon as papasok yung ball handler, the help was there. And ang maganda doon, merong disiplina na hindi sumundot.
Parang may wall eh. Alam mo yung sa mall? Pagpapasok ka yung automated doors. Parang gano'n yung vibe na nakita ko eh. It's like, it started as a zone, but of course, maraming principles yung zone. It's not just, you know, which part you're covering. But anyway, Mindoro saying that we can still get our points from the paint.
And that is where Mindoro is deadliest, no? When they're able to create stops and make open court plays like this. 4 quick points para dito sa Mindoro.
This time, yung press naman nila, they're relying on their press to bother the ball handlers of Mandaluyong. And once again, it's almost a steal. Nakakaparaning, you know? Kaya napa-time out dito ang Mandaluyong. They need to talk things over how to break that press. See you guys after this.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Liga ng bayan na to,
Back here in the first quarter with 25 seconds remaining. And oh, no. That's something that you don't want to do. You're fouling a three-point shooter or at least a jump shot.
Well, it's really a mortal sin in basketball to foul a jump shooter. Lalo na nga kung from beyond the arc pa. And we always teach players that when you're closing out on shooters, just put your hand up and never jump. Stay on the ground is the basic rule in challenging shots.
So far, Mandaluyong winning the rebounding portion, 14-8. Move the ball better. That's why they have a slim 1-point lead over Mindoro Junior Decena Foundation. But with Mindoro, though, Coach Mero, after seeing the stats, 8 steals in the first quarter.
They're able to force 9 turnovers already.
Oh.
That's a testament dun sa intensity na pinapakita nitong Mindoro with their full court pressure.
And what you gotta love about Mindoro, the points of turnovers as well. So they're making sure that whenever they get a turnover, a miscue by Mandaluyong, they make sure to score.
Speaking of points of turnovers, we discussed that during the pregame. 48 points ang nakuha ng Mindoro in their last game. And
sayang yung Pinoy step. Sabi ko, Pinoy step na ba to? But our referees here see the extra step, sayang. It's a really, kahit gano'n siya kaganda tingnan sa highlights, it's a hard move to actually do. The 5 seconds remaining once again from 3! From downtown. Of course, it's going to be John Carl Canapi to end the quarter, 20-17, a 3-point lead for Mindoro as they head to the second quarter. Let's take a look first at the Apex Gaming 88 move of the game. Sweet drive by one of their star players in Leo Del Hilot. We'll get to see more of that in the second quarter.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Back here in the Bren Convention Center in Pampanga, a battle between the top 3 teams. Number 2, Mandaluyong. Number 3, Mindoro. Or rather, I reversed that one. It's number 2, Mindoro. Number 3, Mandaluyong. Both 7-2 record. Kaya nakakalito rin minsan, di ba, Coach? Anyway, Coach, can you give us a quick summary of what the first quarter looked like?
Well, the first quarter was a game of runs. Ano nangyari doon? At first, ito munang Mindoro imposing their will do sa kanilang strength, which is a points in the paint, which they already have 10 points right now. And ang pinaka-importante nga doon, they already forced 10 turnovers at 15 points lang nakukuha nila dyan. Pero ito namang Mandaluyong able to negate that gap because of their aggressiveness, especially on the defensive end. 16 rebounds lang nakukuha nila dito, and yung kanilang ball movement already have 5 assists in the ball game.
And once again, tuloy-tuloy pa rin dito yung mga steals and the forced turnovers to Mandaluyong. They still have not found a solution so far. I mean, maybe they could have talked about it, but execution is another thing.
Totoo yan. Maganda naging adjustment ng Mindoro kasi back in the first, nabe-break nga nitong Mandaluyong easily yung kanilang full court pressure, pero nung nag-ikot ng tao at tinaas nila yung intensity, doon na nagka-problema itong Mandaluyong.
Mahirap rin dito if, Mandaluyong has already made 2 3-pointers. And if both their 3-pointers and their points from the inside connect, that's gonna be a tough team to beat.
That's true. At ito na nga, Canapi once again, no? Talagang pinupush nila yung bola. That's their game plan. Bilisan yung pace ng laro to give them opportunities to attack like that. Kita natin, another foul ang nakuha nila at that time. That's on Valiente.
Yes, that is Jermaine De La Trinidad, the one who drove to the rim, got hit in the process, and here gets rewarded with 2 free throws. Jermaine De La Trinidad with 4.3 points, 6.7 rebounds, 14 minutes of action. And whenever I see Mindoro, Coach Melo, they remind me of the 7 seconds or less Suns.
That's true. Guys like Steve Nash. I believe Sean Marion was there.
Sean Marion, Amari Stoudemire,
What a
Boris
lineup,
Diaw.
grabe, no?
I think that was one of the yung mga first modern sila yung mga pioneers of modern basketball. Considering that all 5 of them can technically operate outside the paint.
And I remember after the rebound, no, yung outlet pass nila, napakabilis.
It's Nash looking for Barbosa immediately, or a Raja Bell 3-pointer.
But that time, itong si Concepcion looking for a way out of that trap. And in the process, naitulak siya. Kaya naman they were bailed out with that foul.
We will see some substitutions here for Mindoro. Currently up by 7 with 7:44 remaining. Mandaluyong from the left corner. Bang, bang! That is Nico Midis Chunako. Ito si Nico, averaging only 2.2 points a game, but now he has 9 in 5 minutes of action. So this could be a... Oh, that was a clean block by Gab Castro. They need more of that if they want to catch up to the Junior Decena Foundation. Once again, another turnover, a foul on Mandaluyong, evading that a sportsman-like foul considering somebody was already there. And it was a play on the ball.
Maganda rin nga ngayon, no, yung ating mga players. At an early age, aware na dun sa rules. No? Dati, alam mo, pag nakakita yan ng fast break, pafaulin na nila. Pero ngayon, alam nila, dapat meron mo ng last line of defender.
Once again, everybody, I just want to say good morning to all of you. It's an early game, 7:40. What a way to start off your day, right? Sunday morning, junior MPBL action between a top 2 and 3 team. So you guys are already spoiled with some great basketball action while you're having your coffee and breakfast.
Totoo yan. No? There's no better way to start your day than watching the youth basketball in the junior MPBL.
Yeah, I would like to say the future stars of tomorrow. I'm sure you agree with that one, Coach Melo. Kita mo yung pasa na yun? Wow. Parang, inano na yun sa ano, diba? Parang overhead pass.
I think it was intended for for Castro.
Oo,
pero lumusot ang nakakuha itong si Eli.
Ayun, parang ganun yung pasa, diba? They didn't catch, yung first man was supposed to catch it. Hindi niya, but somebody was right there. Kaya napaganda. I think that is for sure the play of the game unless something more bizarre happens before the second ends. Almonicar for 3. No good. It's off to the right. Here comes Mindoro, not wasting any time. Attacking the trees, and he gets fouled. This time, it's Prince Cabog headed to the line for 2 freebies. Prince Cabog, bagong pasok lang dito sa ating laro.
He averages 20 minutes a ball game, no? Yung kanyang contribution, hindi mo rin talaga makikita with the numbers. 8.6 points, 1.8 rebounds, 3.3 assists. Pero he's one of the guys na masipag talagang dumipensa para sa kanyang kupunan. Kaya naman, that's the value that he brings to the table.
Cabog makes the first free throw.
Ito yung mga type of players na sabihin mo, bonus na kapag talaga nakakontribute dun sa points.
Rebound by Gab Castro. 1 for 2 at the trip for Prince. Almonicar finds a teammate on the left side of the court, or the left corner to be more specific, for 3, but the pass was just offline.
That's already turnover number 14 para dito sa Mandaluyong.
And I would say that maybe half of their turnovers are unforced. I think it's just the pressure, no?
Saka may tendency kasi na parang nagmamadali sila.
Yeah. Nakaka-pressure din siguro, Coach Melo, na okay, ayaw natin magpahuli sa press. Bilisan na lang natin. Bilisan na lang natin kung ganun. Kasi ano eh, you know, usually at this age, wala pa yung composure that you based on the training, the amount of games that you play. Sometimes pag lagi ka nang sanay sa organized basketball, I think the press will just be another challenge for you. But I think you'll be more composed in the future.
Totoo yan. It really comes with experience yung breaking the full court pressure. And bago yan, what a block. A chase down block.
Yung mga ganun, yung mga chase down blocks. Nakakagising eh, no?
But going back to what we were discussing, yung composure nakukuha yan with experience eh. So malaking bagay nga na para sa mga batang to at an early age, 14 and under, nakikita na nila yung mga ganitong sitwasyon. So as they progress with their basketball careers, hindi na magiging bago sa kanila yung mga full court pressure.
Again, I think that's another turnover. I mean, hawakan, dapat pag ganun, di ba hawakan mo na lang? So I think the mistake there, Almonicar knew it's going to be a backward, but he should have at least gotten the turnover, di ba? Dapat kinuha niya na lang, stop a possession, and prevent that from happening. Cherry on top na lang sa Mindoro yung end one pa, na-foul pa in the process. Parang double whammy, double black eye.
That's true. No? Yun nga, doon din yun papasok sa experience talaga. Pero alam mo naman dito sa Junior MPBL, walang makakapigil sa mga power move atid sa atin ng pound for pound fitness.
Yes, as a power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, official fitness part of the Junior MPBL. And Pound for Pound Fitness focuses on strength and conditioning, athletic training. So if you want to elevate your game, gusto nyo makondisyon para sa liga, training, visit a branch near you. They're all over the Philippines. The rates are really friendly. So give it a try. You'll never know. Your kid or you might just benefit from Pound for Pound Fitness.
Well, it's not just for basketball players or athletes. You know? It's for everyone who wants to be healthy, who wants to live a more active lifestyle.
Sa panahon natin ngayon, dapat active lifestyle. Because maraming players ngayon going down with the flu. You would think in some games, bakit wala si ganyan? And then, when I would talk to the staff, team coach, they were like, oh, he's down with the flu. May sakit si ganyan.
Well, it's probably because of the change of the weather as well. No?
Naniniwala ka ba dun sa mga Mercury retrograde? Hindi ko mag-gets yung mga sasabi nila pag ganun.
Oo, no?
Naniniwala ka ba sa ganun? Hindi ka
well,
naniniwala.
actually, not to the full extent of it.
But you're aware of what it is, mga ganun.
Yeah, I have an idea, yeah. Pero ito, look at that kind of drive, no? Threading the needle. He already had that layup on the right side. Inilipat pa for that reverse, kaya naman nakakuha ng foul on that last attempt.
Once again, that's a foul on Mandaluyong. They will send Mindoro again to the line, wherein they currently are not averaging well. They're currently averaging 40%, heading into before these free throws 11 and 12. Make that 4 for 11, which is 38%.
But the good thing about it is they're aggressive at nakakakuha sila ng chances. So, hindi man maganda yung percentage, so daanin na lang sa volume.
You know, at least Mindoro's got that going for them. I mean, Mandaluyong, imagine if Mindoro is shooting to the same percentage as Mandaluyong is at 75%. That's gonna be what? That's like 4 extra points. Question now for Mindoro, are they going to regret missing those free throws, considering that this is no slouch of a team they're facing. They have identical records. So the margin of error is incredibly small.
Totoo yan. Every opportunity, every basket counts dito sa ball game na to.
You see there another turnover for the Tigers. Hindi ako sanay nag-half court set yung Mindoro, no? Great defense on Mandaluyong. Castro's right there, had to kick it right back. The fake, the drive, and I think that's another block on Mandaluyong. Protecting the paint better this quarter, I feel so.
And that's really how you would defend a team that is attacking the paint, no? Talaga sikipan mo, and yung help side defense should be ready. Ang maganda sa ginawa dito nito si Eli, hindi niya agad sinabayan doon sa talon eh. Tinahimingan niya, kaya nakuha niya yung block that time.
Your coach? Is that another steal? That is steal number 13 to 0 of Mandaluyong.
Itong si Leodel Hilot, nakagawa ng paraan yun. Mandaluyong already secured that rebound, but he was there to get that. And an 8-second violation forced here by Latagan. And itong si Prince Cabog.
Grabe yung swarming defense na yun. And despite Mindoro with 13 steals to 0 of Mandaluyong, Mandaluyong is only down by 5. So you can see that Mandaluyong is making up for it in the other aspects of this game.
Well, it's because they're winning the rebounding battle.
Yeah.
Nalilimit pa rin nila to 1 shot per possession itong Mindoro.
Finally break the press. Gab Castro thinks about it. Push shot, no good. Here comes Mindoro's running game. This time they up for a 3. Hits the front rim and it goes outside. We got 32 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Probably not the best shot if you're Mindoro. But if you're Mandaluyong naman, yun ang gusto mo na ibigay talaga sa kanila.
We got a timeout call on the floor for the orange shirts. See you guys after a short break.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Are back here in the second quarter with 32 seconds remaining. Mindoro up 5 against the number 3 team in the North Division standings. Once again, I'm Nico Rocha with my partner, Coach Mero Navarro. With you guys, I'm here for the first 4 games with Coach Melo. Will accompany you guys throughout the whole day. Oh, was that an inbounding violation ba?
Oo, inbound violation. Pero prior to that, itong si Prince Cabog playing that passing lane very well. Able to get that pass. At open layup na naman para sa kanila. Another points off turnovers.
The drive by Cabog kicks it for another bomb from downtown, but it was just too strong. Mandaluyong, let's see if they can get a last shot here. I'm not sure they're aware of the time. They're not aware. And they will go to the half, down by 7, 34-27 against the Mindoro Lucena Foundation team. Let's take a look at the Apex Gaming 88. Move the game. The fake. Oh, this was the one that we said a while ago. Our favorite play this time that lands in the hands of Ellie right there, right place at the right time. Score is 34-27. See you guys after the halftime break.
Sana. Yung tinatawag na pasan, tuhumit may concern. Tuhumit may concern.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Nakakatulong yung MPBL sa future career ko dahil maraming school na nakakita ng laro ko and maraming school na pwedeng mag-scout sa akin.
Sa akin po is malaki pong may tutulong na junior MPBL na to kasi sa ngayon po ay marami pong coaches po na naghahanap ng mga mababatang mga players na may mga future. Sa ngayon po is malaking karangalan to sa larong to kasi dito mo maipapakita lahat ng mga na-experience mo sa dati nung bata ka pa, tapos marami mo kang makukuhang members dito kahit sa basket.
Malaking opportunity para sa akin na makapasok dito sa malaking liga na to at malaking biyaya din to na makilala ako lalo at nabigyan ng mga opportunities katulad ng mga scholars na makakita sa akin ng mga coaches dito.
Makakatulong po yung Junior MPBL sa future career ko po. Siyempre po, this past few games po namin, sobrang dami pong nangyari. Sobrang dami po namin kailangan i-adjust sa team, lalo na po sa sistema namin. And siyempre po, di lang po yung mga traits on the court, pero siyempre po, pati yung discipline off the court. Kaya yung mga lessons po, babawin ko po sa mga future mga games ko po.
Sobrang iba ng Junior MPBL sa ibang mga liga kasi sobrang competitive ng laro dito at sobrang physical. So, sobrang dali na lang makaangat sa ibang mga liga dahil sobrang similar ng plays dito kaysa mga ibang liga.
Siyempre, yung MPBL po, ito po yung pinakamalaking liga ngayon kaysa sa mga sinasalihan ko dati.
Pinagkaiba po ng MPBL sa ibang leagues po is, siyempre po, MPBL po ito, isang napakalaging liga po and siyempre po halos lahat po ng mga kabataan sa Pilipinas hinahangad din na makalaro dito and para sa akin po, isang karangalan po na ako yan dito po ngayon naglaro sa Junior MPBL.
Pinagkaiba ng Junior MPBL sa mga nilaro kong liga sa labas is yung physicality talaga. Kasi bawat teams gusto manalo, binibigay lang talaga yung best effort nila.
Ito po yung pagkakaiba nila kasi po yung dati po is nakapaglaro lang po ako sa liga sa amin, sa barangay namin. Tsaka munti lang po yung sa tsaka ngayon yung Junior MPBL boys, napakalaking liga po ito na nasalihan ko kasi first time ko po makapasok nito liga na ito. At napakasaya po kasi marami pong nanonood tsaka maraming mga taong sumusuporta sa akin.
Nakatulong po ito para makapag-build din po ng confidence ko since lagi po nakabahan din bago maglaro. Pero alam ko po na stepping stone din po ito para sa akin.
Yung sa journey ko itong Junior MPBL dahil magiging isa to sa mga credentials ko pag pumunta ako sa mga big schools, malaking exposure talaga to para sa akin.
Isa tong stepping stone para maabot yung mga pangarap ng isang mga batang nangangarap katulad namin at sobrang pasasalamat namin sa gumawa ng Junior MPBL dahil nagkaroon ng ganitong sobrang laking liga para sa akin.
Nakakatulong sa akin kasi nai-scout ako ng mga school at
Iba po ng Junior MPBL sa mga liga nilalaroan ko is yung dito po yung sa ligang po to, talaga pong marami pong malalakas na kasali at talaga pong may sistema and dito ko po may papakita yung talent ko para po may scout po ako ng mga ibang school na malalaki, ng mga university.
Siyempre yung Junior MPBL, mas mataas yung mga funds and may mga mas magagandang venue and yung mga live stream mas magaganda siya.
Junior MPBL is different because it can lend me a lot of opportunities.
Pinagkaiba ng Junior MPBL sa mga nilalaro kong liga, ang Junior MPBL naka-televise at maganda yung coverage.
Tulong po itong MPBL junior na to sa journey ko. Unang-una last sa lahat is pag nakapasok po ako sa NCAA or UAP is hindi na po ako maninibago. Parang ma-adapt ko na po yung mga natutunan ko galing sa coaches ko po ngayon.
Makakatulong yung Junior MPBL sa journey ko para ma-discover lalo sa ibang schools and coaches.
Tulong ang Junior MPBL sa basketball career ko dahil mas mahirap ang training tsaka mas magagaling kalaban kaya mas kailangan kong gumaling.
Tulong ito na mapunta ako sa ibang school na mabigyan ako ng opportunity ng mga coaches. And ngayon nasa San Sebastian, Recoletos, Manila na ako. Thank you kay Coach John Calio.
In basketball, Victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to,
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to,
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan.
welcome to the second half. But first, we got an interview here from the side of Mindoro de Sena Junior Foundation. So, Coach Melo, please do the honors.
So, Coach, during the first half, you were out-rebounded 30-16. Also, nagkaroon din ng 7 second chance points ang Mandaluyong. So, what can you do to adjust to that situation?
Siguro lolocate namin yung big mans nila outside the paint so to get more rebound. Kasi medyo underman din kami ngayon kasi wala yung primary center namin, si Gatchalian may sakit. So sinasabi namin sa mga pumalit, need nila mag-step up during the paint. So kailangan namin tumabaho pa sa paint kasi knowing Mandaluyong sobrang lakas sila sa rebound. Number 1 ata sila.
And also, Coach, you had 14 steals. That's a testament dun sa pinakita nyong depensa. Ano pa yung maaasahan namin sa inyo dito sa second half?
Siguro tutuloy lang namin yung depensa namin kasi ang ano namin nila, Coach, is defense is the best offense talaga. Kumbaga, makashoot man kami, kundi man kami dumidepensa, wala rin.
So thank you very much, Coach. Meron ka bang mga gustong batiin or pasalamatan?
Binabati po namin si Boss JR de Sena Foundation, si Atty. Madriaga, Bioscopic Laboratory, lahat ng coaches po namin at mga parents po na sumusuporta po dun sa aming 14 under. Yan, salamat lang po. Salamat po.
Thank you very much, Coach.
The assistant coach, Kim Gonzalez. See there, a 3 for Mindoro. Once again, nakatres na naman sila. I think off a steals and tuloy-tuloy. But before that, Coach, anything to say or comments on what happened in the first half between Mindoro and Mandaluyong?
Well, very evident talaga dito yung points of turnovers na nakuha nitong Mindoro. They had 26 points of turnovers out of the 23 turnovers na na-force nila. So if you're Mandaluyong, you gotta take care of that basketball and make better decisions on the floor. Kung ikaw naman yung Mindoro, no? Same with the adjustments and the reminders na binigay nila during the halftime. You just have to continue doing what's working for you in the first half, which is playing hard-nosed defense and talaga namang itaas pa yung intensity not only on the defensive end but also dun sa kanilang running game.
Anything for you to comment on Mandaluyong? How can they possibly catch up being down 15 right now to Mindoro?
Well, first they have to continue winning the rebounding battle and limit itong Mindoro to just 1 possession per ball game. But they also have to do a better job on containing yung points in the paint ng Mindoro because they already have 28 in this ball game and they're being out-hustled as well dun sa transition, 24-5. So if you're Mandaluyong right now, you want to play a slower ball game that will work to your advantage. And also, gusto mo rin na ma-force to a lot of turnovers itong Mindoro by being disciplined doon sa inyong depensa.
Agree there, and kita natin dun more of another turnover on their side of Mandaluyong. I think that is their 25th turnover compared to just the 6 of Mindoro. It was one of the biggest discrepancies nakita ko so far.
That's true. Yun talaga. Yan ang nakakasakit ngayon dito sa Mandaluyong.
44-31 right now is their score. Mindoro still up by 13. 1 for 2 at the line. Imagine mo if Mindoro is able to up their percentages to just maybe 60%. It could have been a completely different ball game for sure.
Totoo yan, no? It would have been a bigger league for Mindoro para naman dito sa Mandaluyong. Ayun, yung mga second chance opportunity, they need to make sure na masisigurado talagang pasok na yan.
45-31 is your score right now. Mindoro in a really comfortable spot. And we can see here that they're still executing their game plan. And once again, wala pa rin masagot ang Mandaluyong.
Another quick response para dito sa Mindoro. And another steal created there by Alvarez. So patuloy no yung challenge itong Mandaluyong kung paano ba ma-break talaga itong pressure ng Mindoro.
I think feel ko yung ginagawa dito ng Mandaluyong. They're trying to do skip pass. Pero yung nangyayari, somebody was right there already sa papasahan nila.
Well, for one, no, they're keeping the ball in the middle. And kapag nasa gitna talaga, matibay yung depensa. You have to choose a side. You have to flatten that trap and find that release pass.
And once again, I think Mindoro has fully broken away in this game, outscoring Mandaluyong 15-4, and we're already only half of this third quarter.
Well, this is really a great start for Mindoro dito nga sa third quarter natin. Already 17 big points.
And right now, everything just looks like it's going in for the Desena Foundation team. And a foul right there on number 1, Lloyd Calvin Eli.
Lloyd Calvinelli trying his best to really contribute. Hindi lang niya maipasok yung mga under goal stab, but luckily this time he got a foul.
What was a 7-point lead heading into the second half has now ballooned to 20. Even though the Mandaluyong has the rebounding advantage, it's just really the turnovers that really killed them here so far. But with 20 points, with a lot of time remaining, feel ko kayang-kaya pa yan. Nothing is really safe here.
Yeah, Mandaluyong just needs to regroup and find a way to solve the full court pressure nga na pinapakita nitong Mindoro. And if they're gonna be able to manage yung kanilang turnovers and play more efficient offense, and hindi safe itong lead na meron itong Mindoro.
I think that is the first steal for Mandaluyong. And he glides to the rim. That is number 22. Actually, that's number 22, right, for Mandaluyong. That is, let's take a look here. That is Kyle Concepcion.
Kyle Concepcion able to get the steal and the layup. Pero mukhang 4 quick points ang isasagot ng Mindoro. Although Leo Dilhilot could not finish that layup, but he will head back to the line. Ganun talaga yung nangyayari ngayon, no? Ang bilis makakuha ng sagot nitong Mindoro.
You commit one mistake, dire-diretso yan eh.
Yeah.
Gusto ko may pa-look back pa siya before he took that layup. Leo Dilhilot averaging 3.9 steals on average dito sa ating tournament.
Hindi na ako nagulat, no? Kasi ang ganda ng anticipation niya.
What shocks me is that Mindoro is only number 2 in steals. You would think they're number 1. See where the ball possession going to. It's going back to Mandaluyong. But I think how many steals Mindoro has here. Since they have 20 steals, they already surpassed their mark. Could have, maybe could overtake number 1 very much soon kung maliit lang yung difference sila. Corner. 3 is no good. A battle for the ball. And I think it's a shot clock violation.
Great defense once again on the side of Mindoro. Talagang hindi makakita ng opening itong Mandaluyong sa depensa ng Mindoro.
Shocking here is that number 5 on steals yung Mandaluyong. Where they average 17 steals a game. They only have 2 right now. Dilhilot controlling the pace. Finds a teammate on the left corner, 3. There you go, the bigs of Mandaluyong securing the basketball after a miss. 54-34 is their score right now with 3 minutes and 11 remaining. Gab Castro all alone, the fake using the board, cuts it to 18.
That's what you want to see if you're Mandaluyong. Very efficient in breaking that trap. And unti-unti lang, no? Create stops, possession by possession, bawasan yung kalamangan. If you're Mindoro naman, you don't have to rush. You just have to keep attacking and go to the spots na naging successful, katulad yan.
Grabe yung pasa na yun. May no-look pass pa yun, no? Here comes Mandaluyong. 2-on-2. Drive. And another bucket for the Tigers.
And that is a textbook fast break execution para dito sa Mandaluyong. Halos walang dribble. That's what you want to see.
The drive gets trapped. The baseman was able to kick it out though. Here comes Hilot. Great stop by Mandaluyong. Can they convert here once? Oh, sayang. A sorry miss on the orange shirts.
Probably the easiest shot that Mandaluyong could see this morning rather.
Nailang lang rin
Oo,
I think
masakit
that was
yung mga
Valiente. Si Valiente pa ata yung nag... Oh, and down the ball. Oh, the clock is still running regardless. The drive. The kick and a block there. These two able to patrol the points in the paint for Mindoro. Only have 36. But at this point, they usually have 40 plus na eh. So at least they're able to control sort of. Once again, this time another smoked layup, but there was because a defender was flying by. Castro. The Concepcion. Hits the front rim. Sayang yun. Could have changed the tide for sure. We got a timeout here by the blue shirts. See you guys after this.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Back here inside the Bren Convention Center in Pampanga. Score is 54-38. Mindoro in a comfortable spot. 16-point lead. And everything, would you say everything's going so well for them?
That's true. Itong combination nga ni Hilot and Canapi creating that damage para dito sa panig ng Mindoro. Already has 19 points and 17 points respectively.
57 seconds remaining here in the third. This is Eli bringing down the ball. That's the big man of Mandaluyong. Kick back to Eli. Drives. Almost there. Another chance for Mandaluyong. And they get fouled. That's got to be free throws 7 and 8.
You gotta love the effort na pinapakita nitong Mandaluyong. Specifically, Eli and Mark Valiente.
Mark Valiente averaging 1 point and 3.8 rebounds a game. Hoping to make a mark here in this game as they're trying to catch up to the Sena Foundation.
Yun ang masakit. That basket was nullified.
Coach J, dito na rin. Ito ba si Coach J kanina? Parang kailangan notice si Coach J, no?
Oo, pero ngayon, doing a more active role in trying to give instructions to the players dahil nga alam nila na medyo malaki na tong kalamangan and they need to step up both offense and defense if they want to get back in the game.
Ooh. The 23.8 seconds remaining here. Drive from the 3-point line is no good. And yet, another steal for the white shirts. Here they come. 12 seconds remaining. Oop, travel out. Yeah, I think that is a good call on the referees as traveling.
We saw that coming from a mile away. Yung traveling call na yan. So, another great stop para dito sa Mandaluyong. And they want to close out this quarter at least with a 2-pointer.
Yeah, with 10 seconds remaining, they have time to hoist up a shot. Great feed to the big man who's waiting on the left side. But the shot is no good. Mindoro, Desena Foundation Junior Disciplinados up 54-38 up against the Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith. Take a look here at the Apex Gaming 88 move of the game.
So sometimes just have to keep it simple. And on that last sequence, a great fast break attack. Nobody dribbling that basketball, sharing it to the teammate, and the successful attack para dito sa Mandaluyong.
Score is 54-38. See you guys in the fourth quarter.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to.
We're now here in the fourth quarter with Mindoro. They're currently up 54-38 against the Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith. Coach Melo, I just want to ask what happened in the third quarter. Anything that stood out for you?
Well, it's still the turnovers, no? Yung pa rin ang sinusubukang ma-arrest itong Mandaluyong. They have 30 right now at nako-convert na yan to 34 points of turnovers by Mindoro. But during the dying minutes ng ating third period, medyo nagkaroon ng mini run itong Mandaluyong, and they're hoping to be able to continue that dito sa panimula ng ating fourth quarter with the hopes na maibaba nila itong kalamangan to a more manageable one.
I'm not sure what the call there is. Ano ba yung call dun, Coach?
I think it's a delay of game.
9 minutes and 33 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And I think Mandaluyong to inbound.
It's just a warning for delay of game.
Warning lang pala. But it's bola na na Mindoro. Canapi finds Hilot. Leodil drives and Gab Castro was right there to challenge him. You can see here the fearless Concepcion. That outless pass was tipped, which leads to a bucket for the Junior Microsmith.
That's a great defense and offense na pinakita ng Mandaluyong, but yun nga, no, they're gonna need more of that, and they're gonna need to keep attacking itong Mindoro. Sila naman ang dapat mag-dictate ng tempo.
Almonicar opts for the mid-range, hits the back rim, skying for the board. On the Junior Disciplinados, a pass. And look at them just skying for those boards, getting the offensive rebound. That is number 10, Julian Villano.
That's a perfect example, no, na hindi talaga height ang mangingibabaw sa rebounding. You would see itong si Villano timed that rebound perfectly. Hindi siya agad tumalon on the first hit ng bola dun sa ring. Inantay niya yung downwards motion nung bola, and yun nga, nakakuha niya yung rebound against the taller Ellie.
Yeah, and kita natin na he was able to out-rebound the bigger Gab Castro, the bigger Ellie. Wherein, it just goes to show that height only helps you out, but sometimes heart is all you need.
Well, if you combine that heart with the proper technique, talagang you'll be successful. Yun naman yung nangyari last time kay Villena as he sinks his free throws.
Another turnover. Yan yung puwapatay sa no? Yan yung puwapatay talaga sa Junior Microsmith. It's because of those turnovers that they force upon themselves. Sometimes, Mindoro is just waiting for them to commit a mistake, and they're right there to pick up the basketball. Here comes Mandaluyong. Almonicar getting trapped at the baseline. Castro The cutting Ellie, the fake, he gets blocked at the top, but that is a foul. Instead, Colin Alvarez.
And that's the third time na itong Mandaluyong was able to pound the ball inside. And nagiging successful naman sila earlier. They got a basket, ngayon a chance in the free throw line. So that's something that they need to keep doing dito sa laro natin, along with taking care of the ball. They cannot afford to pile up more turnovers.
Ellie missing that shot, but he still has one more. Currently, Mandaluyong is 4 for 9 from the free throw line, while Mindoro 8 for 20. Not really the best free throw shooting teams right now in the junior MPBL, but they make up for it in other categories. Mindoro with the board. And finally, the push shot is good. John Canapi, once again, 19 points and a rebound. Points guard to the full extent.
And you would consider that already a good defense on the side of Mandaluyong. It's just better offense on the part of Canapi.
Corner shot, good, 57-43. But they've been trending with this lead, right? 13, 15. It's a matter of breaking this barrier and cutting it to single digits. And then we'll see what happens we'll test the composure of Mindoro.
Ito, this is another good stop para sa Mandaluyong. They force a traveling call there. And the basket here would give them a lot of confidence. Dahil unti-unti nga na ibababa nila itong kalamangan.
Mandaluyong, the fake by Almonicar. Throws off his defender, which gives him an open lane for that shot.
And that is a perfect example that basketball is a game of deception. Fooling everybody with that fake. But Mindoro always finds a way to answer back.
Another superstar move for Leo Del Hilo. Here comes Almonicar, wasting no time. Finds the cutting Concepcion. And both teams are trading baskets, but if you're Mandaluyong, you need to get more stops.
We're going back and forth here. Pero yun nga, if you're just gonna trade the baskets, that's going to be in favor dito sa Mindoro.
John Canapi attracts the defense, sees that he has an open teammate who's waiting on the left wing. Although it's no good, but they get the offensive board. Hilot takes it himself, the last minute pass, and it's good. You gotta appreciate the passing for the junior disciplinados.
A great drive and an even better pass mula kay Hilot. At ito na naman sila. Almost with that reverse layup.
That is the 12th rebound for Lloyd Ellie. Almonicar gets trapped. Ellie from 3. I didn't think that Lloyd Ellie has that in his bag. I thought that Ellie was a post player or a rim running big.
Talk about surprises here from Ellie. Draining that three-pointer, and if he has that range, then I believe they're gonna want to go to him some more.
Concepcion gives it to the mid-range. That is Balesta. First 2 points. And don't look now, Mandaluyong is only down by 9, 61-52. But Mindoro not calling a timeout. They trust the boys to be able to execute under pressure.
This is kumbaga mini run ang pinapakita sa atin dito ng Mandaluyong, and they want to continue what they're doing here.
Winner here will propel to the top spot. So a lot of stakes, at least for pride, being number 1 in the regular season for sure.
But ito si Ellie will get a breather after grabbing tons of rebounds and draining that three-pointer. So tingnan natin kung itong si Castro will be able to contribute as well.
5 minutes remaining. Almonicar left wide open. I thought the bag will be open. But fling pass. It looked good on camera, but everything but the shot though. Almonicar has been the head of the snake when it comes to attracting the defense. And there you go. This time Almonicar from 3.
Another three-pointer para dito sa Mandaluyong, and this is just a 6-point game.
6 na lang. Who knew? Well, if you ask Mandaluyong, they knew that they have the capability to catch up. They are the number 3 team for a reason. Bautista. Sorry, that is Balesta, rather. He made a shot a while ago from the same spot, but it was short on that one. Still down by 6, a lot of time left with 4 minutes and 10.
At the start of the third, we talked about the importance of taking care of the ball. They had 30 turnovers at ngayon, 32 pa lamang. So dalawa lang ang naging turnover nila. That's the reason why they are now inching closer to this game.
61-55 is your score. See you guys after this.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo, bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo, bawat bukas may...
Back here in the fourth quarter with Mindoro up 61-55, although they have been outscored 17-7 by the Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith.
This is a big fourth quarter for Mandaluyong, limiting Mindoro to just 7 points. So dito mo makikita talaga yung puso na mayroon nitong Mandaluyong. They're not going to be the number 3 team for nothing.
What do you think is the catalyst to their comeback?
Well, yung kanilang depensa talaga. Ang dami nilang na-force na mga turnovers. Meron din mga traveling dyan. And most importantly, sumisikip na eh. Nawalan na ng driving lane itong Mindoro. Kita mo, that was a fall-away jumper although they need to secure this rebound.
Hilot. The kick once again to the right side. Parang naging strategy nila, no? He attracts the defense, attracts off a lot of attention, and then last minute pass. And it really works well for them. That's how they get a lot of their assists here in the second half. Concepcion, left wide open.
Oh! Almost para kay Concepcion.
Could have cut the lead down for 8-5. Spin move by Hilot, no good. Castro had to kick it back out. Mandaluyong wasting no time. Eli gets hit. And an end one sa power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of the Junior MPBL.
You have to give credit sa napakagandang pasa na binigay ni Concepcion to Eli. And Eli finally draining his shot and getting an end one opportunity.
Natamaan doon si Eli sa mukha, no? Kitang-kita mo yung when he got hit but still able to finish despite. Makes the freebie. It's back to a 5-point game. It's been a long time since Mandaluyong has only been down by 5. Woo! Skying to the rim. Meeting resistance though. And another power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness part of the Junior MPBL.
Itong masakit ngayon for Mandaluyong dahil nakukuhanan sila ng offensive rebounds. As we take a look at this. Loose ball going to the hands of a white shirt. And one opportunity na nangyari. That's gotta hurt for Mandaluyong.
That is number 18, Jermaine de la Trinidad. We got 2 minutes and 54 remaining here. So a bit of a stoppage on the sidelines. Entering is number 25 for Mandaluyong. That is Mark Valiente. Adding more bigs to the court right now for Mandaluyong. 3-point play is good. Back to an 8-point game. Down to the last 2 minutes and 48 remaining. The final frame.
It is a crucial possession para dito sa Mandaluyong. They need to score a basket here. Mabigat yung effect nung end one play dun sa kabila. Eh, no?
Definitely, coach. Mabigat talaga. Amolicar with a costly turnover considering that they don't have much time anymore. And once again, Mindoro doing what they do best, scoring off the turnovers.
And they're really gonna make you pay for that errors. They already have 34 turnover points.
Well, after that shot's 36 now to just the 6. We got a timeout on the, well, actually that's not a timeout, just a substitution. Mindoro, this is the time to slow it down. Try to waste as much time as possible. Woo! Imagine mo yun. I mean, after that 180, pag pumasok pa yun, alam mo nang this game is really meant for you. Monicar didn't see a player who was right behind him. And it's going back to Mandaluyong Jr., Microsmith. Good break for them.
With the way itong Mindoro is playing, kala mo sila naghahabol.
Last 2 minutes inside the Bren Convention Center.
In Concepcion, the smallest guy on the floor refuses to give up. Pero another foul was given up. Although they are not yet in the penalty.
14 fouls, so next one penalty na yan. They have to know when to waste these to use these fouls rather. Hilot. Once again, one of his no-look passes, but he's right. Actually, a teammate is right there to pick up the miss. Getting blocked by Gab Castro. Batan had to kick it out. And once again, Concepcion with his 10th point. He now has a double-double. 10 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists.
The smallest guy playing big in this ball game. Pero you gotta give credit to Mindoro. Always finding a way to answer back quickly.
Bawi rin agad eh, no? Castro rolling from the right side. Both teams trading baskets, but is it enough? Mandaluyong needs some stops. It's only a 2-possession game technically. How many blocks does Castro have? Let's take a look. Because he has to bother a lot of shots, I'm sure. He has 5 blocks after that one.
Great defense being shown here by Gab Castro.
Too strong. Lands in the hands of Eli. Almonicar trying to see what he can make out of the situation. Taman! Once again, Concepcion playing an incredible game. This is one of the guards of Mandaluyong who has 11 rebounds.
And he has more rebounds than assists. And he's only 3 assists shy from a triple-double.
Parang Scotty Thompson-like with his stats.
Well, I stand corrected. Only 2 assists para mag-triple-double na.
Nag-update na ba, Coach? Ayan, nag-update na.
Oo. But I'm sure hindi yan ang iniisip niya. He really wants to steal this ball game.
Two for 2. Great job by Mandaluyong. I think tawagan ng foul ata dun si Almonicar. He was arguing that it was an out of bounds. But since it was a foul on Almonicar, that means it's gonna be 2 free throws already for Mindoro, considering that the junior Michael Smith are currently in the penalty. Itong Mindoro team, kapag clutch time, papasok lahat ng tira eh, no? Kasi they're only shooting 42% prior to that shot. It's 2 for 2 pa.
Those are important free throws for Mindoro. And itong si Prince Cabog sinks that down calmly.
And the supporters of Mindoro incredibly happy as they're on their way to win number 8.
In basketball, victory is the culmination of teamwork, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's the swish of the net echoing triumphantly, a testament to the hours of practice and the heart poured into every play. On the casino floor, victory is a dance with fortune, where strategy and luck intertwine. Elevate your game with Apex. Register now.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan.
Back here in the fourth quarter, battle between the number 2 and number 3 team, both with a 7-2 record. Scored 72-66. Mandaluyong with a basketball.
And Mandaluyong needs to score even just a 2-pointer here.
Kala ko si Concepcion magpupull up. Naku, nabasa lang talaga. Oh, is it an unspo? It is a unsportsmanlike foul.
And that could be it. Masakit yung naging turnover na yun at nasundan pa ng unsportsmanlike foul, which would mean 2 free throws and a ball possession for Mindoro. And as you see on that replay, klarong-klaro. Clear path na, medyo hinila pa yung jersey. So pasok talaga sa criteria.
You can see there alam na ni Coach J, gumanon siya agad eh. Alam niya eh. First, so there are going to be 2 free throws and then the ball possession for
And that
Mindoro.
could be a case of Mandaluyong shooting themselves in the foot.
It also doesn't help that all of the free throws for Mindoro are miraculously going in here in the fourth quarter. I mean, the numbers don't make sense sometimes.
All throughout this ball game, they've been struggling to make yung kanilang mga free throws. They are 11 out of 24 right now. Pero importante doon, yung huling 4 or the last 6 na ipasok nila.
I thought that 3 could have been the backbreaker. They get another board. 23 seconds remaining. 9 to shoot. Didn't go for the 3. Medyo And you can see that Mandaluyong opting to foul already. I think it's safe to say that Mindoro will get win number 8. We'll have a record of 8-2. And I think they should get the number 1 spot or maybe magtatay with the number 1 spot. Kasi 8-2 yung first game, yung number 1 kina, diba? Or
yes,
7-2. Yeah.
so makita natin no, kung I think it's gonna be winner over the other in case of ties.
That's Canapi. He is the leading scorer for Mindoro with 24 points. Leo Del Hilot with 21. A great fight by Mandaluyong, but it was just not enough. See here the last 5 seconds of this game. Concepcion for 3. Ooh! 76-69, 3.7 seconds remaining.
Concepcion and the rest of Mandaluyong. Medyo kinulang lang sa oras, ano, na late na yung kanilang run. But you gotta admire the heart na pinakita nitong Mandaluyong.
I think nag-cramps ba? I think yeah, the cramps. But still, at the end of the 4th quarter, at the end of this game, 76-69 with the Mindoro Decena Foundation Junior Disciplinados winning over the Mandaluyong Junior Michael Smith 14 and under team. Mindoro gets to be the number 1 spot.
And Mindoro really imposing their will. Talagang sila nag-dictate ng tempo of the ball game. That's why they get this win.
Let's take a look at the Apex Gaming 88 move of the game. Series of spin moves leading to Canapi mid-range jumper. Once again, Alvarez getting out of traffic. Finds Canapi, who is the leading scorer for the Decena Foundation Junior Disciplinados team. Once again, the final score 76-69. After this will be the 16 and under team and 18 and under, which you guys will see right after this. There will be a new stream, so be sure to follow the Facebook page, the YouTube page, as you can see it there on your screens right now. Now, as we are going to look at the stats to know more about the story of the game, Mandaluyong had a better field goal percentage over Mindoro. They shot 43% to 34% of Mindoro. But Mindoro had 85 shot attempts. They had 20 more. So the more shots they got, the more opportunities they received. Now, Mandaluyong as well, there are a few bright spots, even though that they lost their rebounding was at 57 to just the 44 of Mindoro. The assists, they had more, 23 to 19. But it was a case of giving the ball away. They had 35 turnovers to just the 13 of Mindoro. The 22 turnover difference proved to be the difference maker. Let's now turn it over to Coach Melo to interview the Apex Gaming 88 player of the game.
I am with the Apex Gaming 88 best player of the game, Yodil Hilot from the Mindoro Disciplinados. Yodil, you had 21 points and 10 assists. Gusto ko lang malaman, anong tumatakbo sa isip mo nung unti-unti inahabol ng Mandaluyong yung Kalamangan, and paano nyo panatili yung Kalamangan at nasungkit itong panalo?
Tapos sinipagan lang po namin, tas depensa lang. Yun lang po.
So talaga namang magandang depensa yung pinakita nyo ngayon. And sino ba yung mga naging inspirasyon mo at inaalayan mo nitong laro na to?
La mama po. Salamat sa suporta sa buong pamilya ko. Sa nagatid sa akin kay Asada, sa pamilya ko, sa Ilot, kay Boss Decena, sa family Pontanilla, kay Ate Melody, kay Kuya Dan, sa family Bartonado, kay Stella. Yun lang po.
So once again, that's our Lodil Hilot, the best player of the game.
Thanks for that, Coach Melo. So take a look at some of the highlights in this matchup. Here, a jump shot by Canapi, which caps off a really great performance on Mindoro, while Mandaluyong did all that they can to keep up with the speed with the new #1 team right now in the North Division standings. With Concepcion, Chunaco, and Eli being the top scorers for Mandaluyong. On the side of Mindoro, it's Canapi, Hilot, and Villano. And that's with you see on your screens right now, our final score, 70-69. Our next game will feature the same two cities, but this time the 16 under division. Once again, on behalf of Coach Melo Navarro, I am Nico Rocha. We'll see you guys for the next game.